think what I want to see now is I want to see this golden pocket reclaimed, and this specifically to get back into this value area low, find support, and I think that would be a good sign to go up. And obviously here I want this to be the low. We need to just hold the higher low here and go up, rather than just keep putting in these lower lows. So we're in a little bit of a kind of, don't know what's forming here, but something's forming here. And what we need to do is we just need to kind of, it's hard to know exactly if this is the low right now, because it might not be. It could just come, we could come down one more time. Bam. Hit that liquidity level to get our reaction, and just then to change market structure here on local time frame. We had 2 good longs from this local area, and I'm wondering if we have one more attack. Actually, I'm just looking at it. We get one more hit, and then the question is just to hit that weekly daily level, just to get a real nice tap on that, get people bearish. Bam. And then capture that liquidity and then change market structure. Because right now I think it's tricky because we have to get up to there. It's going to be difficult to get up to there. So it's kind of more likely that we kind of do that. Maybe then we can kind of start breaking up once we can do that one more time. Let's have a look at some other things here. Total. Hey, see the BTC dominance is coming into the top of the golden pocket now. It's finding a little bit of support here. Little reaction. That ETH BTC candle from yesterday was a bearish engulfing candle. That's pretty bearish. So the weekly's pulling back. Is that the golden pocket? Yeah. It really is. The golden pocket off that pivot. Could this be the top here? And then alt season will be beginning down here at the golden pocket. That'll be the target. It's a bit lower. We wanted a bit higher. We have to monitor this and see what happens. And then what's happening to ETH? Well, ETH done very well because it was able to take out these highs and it didn't get an immediate swing failure or rejection. We're above these highs, yeah, so this is actually quite bullish. ETH is quite bullish just because we're holding above these highs right now. Even though we're pulling back, we're consolidating above a broken level. We're consolidating underneath the previous all-time high. So we're in a really good, ETH is actually in a really good place right now, even though it looks bearish today. Just staying above this level would keep this really strong. The minute you lose that, you're in a failed auction territory, and then it starts to kind of look bearish again because it looks like a failed breakout. We're not there yet. And obviously that's got a lot to do with ETH BTC as well. Okay, so if ETH BTC starts to pull back, ETH will start to pull back. BTC is pulling back, and we don't have much room here to maneuver for what happens next. So we don't have much room. So really, this is important because it looks as though BTC has to hold this support level that I've been talking about today. This has to hold. If this doesn't hold, then I think crypto is going to be in a little bit of trouble, because it means also that ETH isn't holding where it needs to hold, this area, and also ETH BTC is going to then start dumping rather than correcting. And so you have a lot of things happening at the same time, and basically this is a really important area for Bitcoin. We've taken the low, which I said could probably happen yesterday. Could we take the low again? Yeah, we could take the low again today just to tap that weekly, daily level. Bam. We could take it one more time. And then what we want to see is a local market structure change to bullish. And then higher highs, higher lows, and then off we go to higher prices. That's kind of what we want to see. Right now, we haven't even changed market structure to bullish. Okay, so we're still, let me go to the local time frames and have a look. No, we put in a lower low. We haven't put in a higher high yet. Lower low. So we still have to do that. The CVD was bearish, but we put in a higher high, so it invalidated the bearish CVD. So there's no bearish or bullish CVD right now locally. The price is kind of in between the D open and the VWAP. You can see the CVDs going up, but the prices are going up too, so it's not bearish. It was for a little bit, but it was okay now. It was invalidated. And just following on from yesterday's stream, I had an idea that we would possibly go down and take the low, which we did. And now I'm just thinking to myself, maybe we go down and take the low one more time. Maybe we go one more time and take the low just to tap that liquidity level. You've got a daily, weekly, nice daily, weekly down there. Take it out one more time, hit that level, get everyone really bearish, then pump up, change market structure, and then we have a chance at getting out of here correctly. Right, so that's kind of the update right now. And obviously that could be the low could be in. If the low is in, then I think the next thing I'd want to see is we want to see this whole area flip into support. So the first thing I'll be looking for here is the market structure change in 5-minute time frame. I'd be looking for the price to kind of rally up, take out that high, and then just kind of find some local support here before we can continue. Okay, so we want to see a market structure change here. I think in this context, I think I'd probably be looking for a little mini V-shaped recovery here, rather than a lower high for another attack at the lows, possibly. So there's a couple of things that I'm thinking of here, but this is the right area. We possibly a higher low on the weekly time frame, and then you've got this back test of this trend line, which is happening as we speak. Look, test, and we're coming into liquidity areas here. We've got the 786, which has been hit, and then we've got this weekly daily level, which hasn't been hit yet. Slight front run, but it is possible to come back down and take that liquidity if the price decides to do so. All right, so that's kind of my BTC update for this morning. I've kind of had a look at ETH. ETH is kind of corresponding to Bitcoin at the moment. ETH is above this previous pivot's highs. This is quite good. As long as we stay above these previous highs, then we're okay. Then we're just consolidating after a breakout, and technically we're consolidating underneath the previous all-time high. If we can do that for a while, then we have every chance of smashing through the all-time high to go up. Yeah, so we're at a really key area. This is where the price has to hold on ETH. That's going to reflect on altcoins and the altcoin market. ETH BTC is correcting. Yesterday we put in a pretty bearish engulfing candle. So it was a bearish candle yesterday. So it is, if BTC is looking quite bearish at the moment, but still, let's see how this plays out. Yeah. And then obviously what I was looking at before was BTC dominance. We've come into the golden pocket here now. We're finding a little bit of reaction off the golden pocket, which is why Bitcoin is finding a little bit of strength compared to the rest of the market. All right.